It's Mari McInerney from Croaky here, and I'm here in Melbourne with Travis. Travis, could you introduce yourself, please?
Travis Lovett. Travis Lovett, I'm a proud Kerrupmara man, and I'm also a Yoorrook Justice Commissioner and Deputy Chair of our commission here in Victoria's Truth-Telling Commission.
And tell me where you are today. What are we doing?
Yeah, I'm at Edwards Lake out there on beautiful Wurundjeri country. Thought it was an opportunity really with the Walk for Truth that I'm undertaking from Portland to Parliament to have a training session. Quite overwhelmed by the people who've turned up today on a Sunday morning. It's quite brisk, but just really to be able to be with people, Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal people coming forward and walking in the true spirit of truth-telling and wanting to know more about truth-telling and the work that we've done on this commission, but also just truth-telling in general about the true history of the state of Victoria and how colonisation has impacted our people, but also the leadership and the contributions that our people have made to what is now known as Victoria.
And can you tell us a bit more about the Yoorrook Walk for Justice? What's the plan?
Yeah, so the Walk for Truth is about, I'm walking from Portland in Victoria. So for many people that don't know, Portland was where colonisation first began with the arrival of the Henty family. But also Parliament and Parliament House here in Victoria. And Parliament House is really important as well. Since 1856, Parliament has passed legislation that has controlled and segregated our people in that place, but it's also a place where transformational change that can happen. And that's what really I'm walking. So I'm walking from where colonisation started, also as a proud Gunditjmara and Kerrupmara man. My people are originally from Portland as well, and I'll be walking through over 400 kilometres over 25 days and encouraging all of society to come together. Not just my people walking with us in the spirit of truth, but also non-Aboriginal people, allies, everybody. So I'm encouraging everyone to come with us, come listen, learn and engage in truth-telling and understand the true history and the impacts that it has on our people today, but also celebrate the significance and the contributions that our people have made throughout the last over 190 years here in Victoria as well.
And the walk marks the end of the work of the Yoorrook Commission. How will you see that work? How else will you mark it with the big report and various other things? But also, what does it feel like to be heading towards the end?
Yeah, that's right. So by June 30, we have to hand over a final report, which also includes an official public record that we're working away profusely, finishing off as well. So those are really key important points. But also as well, you know, this commission has been operating for 4 years now, and we've had a sitting premier, we've had the Chief Commissioner of Police, but equally as important, we've had our people come forward and share their lived experiences with us and the truths that they've had to share with us about the impacts of colonisation, but also the leadership that our people have shown, and also made recommendations to our commission about what they want to see for the future. Incredibly privileged personally, as I said, as a Gunditjmara fella, to be able to be appointed on this commission, to be able to do this historic work, but also to be able to translate our people's lived experiences into recommendations for change and transformation is another driver as to why I agreed to come on and be a commissioner on our first truth-telling process here in Australia.
And I'm going to cheat from a question you got asked today, but what's the biggest lesson you've had from being involved in these hearings?
Yeah, I think just government knowing. Government have known about the injustices and a lot of the evidence that we've heard at the Yoorrook Justice Commission is government policy. It's been government policy that they've passed through legislation. As I said, Parliament's so important is to the pivotal point in the walk around finishing at Parliament, where we can hand over a message stick and multiple message sticks from our people about the true history of our state here in Victoria. So really for people to understand that the government knew, they've known the whole time, and for the first time in history we've been able to bring a sitting premier and ministers forward to our Royal Commission and our Truth-Telling Commission to be able to answer the questions by our people. 3 Victorian traditional owners, commissioners on this commission. We also have a commissioner from another state as well, a Palawa woman, Maggie Walter as well, and also a former a judge on a Supreme Court as well. So, incredibly important. That's we have we've done this work over the last 4 years as well, all backed up by facts and evidence.
And you'll produce an official state record, yeah?
That's right. Yes, our team is working profusely on developing an official public record that documents the ongoing impacts of colonisations on First Peoples, but also, again, to talk about the strength, the resistance, and the contributions that our people have made to this state, and they are significant. And that's what is incredibly important as well.
That's right. Yoorrook has done its work through a pretty tumultuous time for Indigenous affairs and Indigenous justice and truth, from the voice referendum through to seeing treaty processes go backwards in other states. We've also had some really sad activity around the Welcome to Country in the lead up to the federal election too. How do you feel about this, the sort of the opening of people's hearts for this? What's the environment like?
Yeah, well, I think the walk is about bringing all of society together, and when we understand the true history and the truth about what has happened and what has continued to happen to our people in this state, it's incredibly important. And we are asking people to open their minds and open their hearts to the full story. We want everybody, not just our people, to be proud of our culture, but all of society to be proud to have one of the oldest continuous living cultures in the world as ours. We should be proud of that. Welcome to countries are sacred ceremonies to our people, and it's an incredibly important part of our culture and our traditions, and that's what we encouraging people to do. Not just about welcomes, but also in language. Our stories and our continued connection to places. We want everyone to be a part of those places and embrace, our culture as their culture. Because again, we all should be proud to have the oldest continuous living culture in the world as ours here in Australia. How deadly is that? It's so good.
Yep, how deadly is that indeed. Anything else you'd like to say, Commissioner?
Just thank you very much for the opportunity to come and participate in the training session today. Again, I've been quite overwhelmed with the uptake. It's great to see our little borais, as our young Aboriginal children coming and walking in the spirit of truth telling, but also our people, our community, Aboriginal community, but also all of society members, non-Aboriginal people, allies who have come forward today to walk with us just on a training run. More broadly, for the Walk for Truth, again, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to come forward, to reflect on the past, but also to be able to walk forward together. We all want to heal, and we want to heal as Aboriginal people. We can't heal without truth, justice, and then we can heal. And that's what the Walk for Truth is about. So come and join us on the Walk for Truth from Portland to Parliament, May 25th to June 18. I look forward to seeing you there. Yoorrook.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.